Hello guys. So I think in the last class we had discussed up to the direction of friction, like how do we decide the direction of friction, and also we have discussed that what is friction force. Okay, I think like how do we define the friction force, this we have discussed, and along with that we had discussed that how to find the direction of friction force. Okay, so now guys we will move forward. Okay, and now we will focus on on the little bit more the properties, behavior of what about the friction. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to discuss today is guys what the cause of friction. Okay, I'm going to discuss guys now the cause of friction. So guys, the next thing that we are going to discuss today is cause of friction. Okay, and today we will also understand the type of friction force, basically the static friction force and the kinetic friction force. There are two, you can say, the varieties of the forces of the friction that we have to understand. So this we will understand, and the cause of friction we are going to understand. So guys, let's see. See, suppose if you see a block here. Okay, if you see a block here, okay, and here at the micro level, okay, if we go at this level here, that what is happening here at the contact level between these two surfaces, what is happening, let's try to analyze this thing. So guys, if we see the surfaces, these surfaces look to us that looks to us that these are what pretty much smooth or straight. Okay, but when we put our hand on these surfaces, we feel some sort of roughness. Okay, and some surfaces it looks like that these are what pretty much smooth only by our hand, when we put our hand on that. Okay, so that feeling that it is smooth or rough, which are like coming us to rough, are basically what, basically if you see, those are nothing but this kind of a granular structure would be there on that surfaces. Okay, I hope you are able to understand what I am trying to convey here. So we can say this is what, this is the uh, micro level. Okay, at the micro level guys, this would be what, this would be the picture of these two surfaces of the contact. Okay, this surfaces of the contact. Okay, so we can say that geometrically, okay, geometrically these shapes, okay, which looks to us, which appears to us that these are what pretty much smooth, are mostly not smooth. They have some sort of what, you can say, granular structure. Okay, these are not smooth structures. So guys, of course, when one body, okay, when one body, like if I show you, just take this. Okay, so guys, if you see, when this body, okay, tries to move on this, okay, when it is tries to move on this, what is going to happen guys, the teeth or the interlockings, there are some sort of interlockings has been made here, na? So when it will move here, guys, what will happen, it will break these like the teeth, okay, of each other. So that could be what, that could be a kind of a resistance that you are going to feel when the relative motion will appear here. Okay, when the relative motion will appear here, so this kind of a one kind of a resistance you might feel. Okay, you might feel this kind of a resistance, which is due to what, the at a micro level, if we see, the geometrical smoothness is not there. It is having some sort of what, the granular structure. Due to this is happening. Okay, but guys, this is you can say the partial explanation of this phenomena. Okay, that how the friction is coming into the existence. There is one more thing that would be that we have to discuss. Okay, so first thing that I would write here is that I would write here guys, that friction appears between the surfaces, between the surfaces surfaces because of the granular unevenness of the surfaces of contact. Okay, of the contact. Okay, so guys, this is one reason that we can say that due to this happens. Okay, so whatever the rough surfaces guys we see, these rough surfaces are having this kind of a thing. If we go at a like if we have a microscope or a compound microscope or something through which we can see these structures, you will see that there is a lot of roughness is there, a lot of unevenness is there. Those are not pretty much smooth. Okay, that is the first thing guys. Now the second explanation, which is much more important than this one, okay, is what guys, is that if you see, if I show you guys, just pay attention guys. Here if I take this one as a what, the lower surface guys, here lot of what guys, your molecules are there, you can say. Okay, the molecules are there of this material. Okay, this material, the lower block or surface. Okay guys, okay, so this is the molecules which are available here. Okay, in the similar fashion guys, if I make the upper block here, okay, I'll just a little bit, I'll show the space here in between so that I can show that what I am trying to convey here. So guys, suppose there are these molecules. Okay, so guys, when we put them close to each other, so because of the weight of the body, okay, because of the weight of the body, they get what, they get like in very close, you can say, they get closely compacted in that space. Okay, they get this close compaction is there in this space because of what, this weight of the body. Okay, here in this case. So guys, try to understand, due to this what happens, these molecules, okay, these molecules between each other, okay, with each other guys, they form the bonds. Okay, they form the molecular bonds. Basically the electromagnetic interaction between the molecules happens. Okay, between these two different type of molecules, the electromagnetic interaction happens. And here guys, we can say that the bond formation takes place. Okay, here guys, we can say the bond formation takes place. Okay, the bond formation takes place, and this bond formation is guys, what is the thing which when we apply certain force, this bonds stops the body to move. Okay, to oppose the relative motion, these bonds tries to stop us. Okay, so guys, this is the second cause. Okay, this is the, or we can say the main cause is what, this only, the main cause is this only. Okay, because there are a lot of smooth bodies we have seen there also guys, what we see that it appears that these are smooth, but there is a great friction force we feel when these are what there. Okay, so guys, of course this is what, because of this thing. Okay, that there are bonds are there which are getting formed between these two surfaces, due to which they are resisting the motion, the relative motion between these two surfaces. I hope you understood. Okay, so guys, this is the second cause. So here guys, we can say this is what, this is the electromagnetic interaction. Electromagnetic interaction is there. Interaction is there. Okay, so guys, when now guys, if you see, these bonds have been formed. Okay, so till you don't apply any force, okay, which resists these these bonds, due to that force, if they feel some sort of what, elongation or compression in them, then only what, then only you can say that they will resist that thing. Okay, so till guys you don't apply any force along the surface, these these bonds don't get what, they don't feel the elongation or something, and due to that friction force will not come into the existence. Okay, the friction force will not come into the existence. But guys, as you apply any force which is what, which is along the what, along the surface of the contact, then guys these bonds feel that elongation, and due to that elongation the friction force appears on the bodies or the surfaces. Okay, appears on the bodies or the surfaces. I hope you understood the whole idea that how the friction is coming into the existence. Okay, how the friction is what coming into the existence. I hope till this everything is settled. Okay.